Hello, welcome to Sundays with Mimi. I am Renee Mimi, and I'm sorry for the glorious background I got here. Woo! It's middle of the afternoon. I wanted to come on because I wanted to give, first of all, Merry Christmas. It's almost New Year's. Today is the 30th. But I was thinking of some tips I wanted to give that helped make my Christmas go smoother last year. And so I have continued them on to this year, for next year, for 2026. And one of the things I did for Christmas this year that really helped with the anxiety of the holiday is, and I do most of this every year, is I purchase my Christmas presents throughout the year. I don't do it all in December, and I certainly don't do it the last week of December. I purchase Christmas presents usually like on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, because of all the wonderful sales that happen. But this year, I bought Christmas presents for next Christmas the week before Christmas because some of the sales were so phenomenal. So I'm ahead of the game. I bought about half the gifts I have to buy for Christmas. So yeah, I'm ahead of the game. It's awesome. But what I did last year is as soon as I bought the Christmas gifts, I wrapped them and labeled them and put them in a box in my closet. And it saved me such heartache and stress because it was already done. And so the one problem I found, though, is I didn't write down what I bought for people. So I forgot what I bought them. That was a problem when I'm like, here's your Christmas present. I have no idea what I purchased for you. I changed that this year. So what I did, because I've already got a box of presents wrapped and labeled, is I took a notepad and I designated this notepad for just this occasion, writing down the items I purchased and who they are for, and put a check mark once they were wrapped and labeled. Because I have some that are still coming in the mail. I haven't received them all yet. But I literally have half of the gifts already purchased. It's such a game changer. So my little piece of advice, if you want to prepare for the holidays and not have to think about it during the year. I mean, let me give a little rabbit trail here. There are always going to be some gifts that come in like the fall that you're like, ooh, I should purchase that. And then you might add them on to something that you've already gotten, like especially with my grandkids, because kids' minds change all the time about what they like. So, ooh, the wind's really blowing out there. Sorry. We had a tree fall on our house a few years ago, so every time I hear the wind blow like that, I kind of just listen and wait. Anyway. So, I'll probably buy some things for the grandkids later on in the year because favorite characters change and, things like that. Or new toys come out that were never even a thing before. So, but with that, I just wanted to say, even though it may seem crazy, it's really a good idea to do this. And you're not thinking you're going to run out of money because you can budget better too. You're saving money. Reggie, stop. You're saving money by buying things on sale, and you're not spending all your money at once. That is a problem that people have, is they're like, I don't have enough money at Christmas time, and they'll spend the rent or the mortgage to buy Christmas presents, which, first of all, that's kind of silly. No one wants you to lose your house over Christmas. So one way to solve that problem is to not buy everything in December and then put it on your credit card and then have another problem, right? So buy a few things at a time if you can't, purchase big bulks. I don't buy hundreds of gifts for each person that I love because I don't think that's necessary. I try to think of, if I see an item, would they like this, and attach it to like their hobbies and their likes. And then it's just really sweet to know, like, because that's how I feel when I get gifts. I got the coolest sweater and shirt set this year. It's one of my favorite Christmas gifts that I got this year because I love foxes and I love mushrooms and trees and leaves and snails and frogs and all that stuff. I love those things. I love woodland animals, and since I was a little kid, I was always playing in the woods and looking under rocks and looking for snakes and frogs and toads and salamanders. And I credit that to my dad because we'd always go on like nature walks and things like that. And so anyway, I still like those things, and foxes are one of my favorite animals. I love foxes. So one of my best friends found a cardigan with a bunch of those things on it, and it was such a special gift because she thought of that for me. And so I hope that this video, even though it's a little scattered and whatnot, can help you be more intentional with your gift giving and ease the stress in which it causes. I pray you have a wonderful new year and that you stay safe. Blessings on you and happy shopping.